Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello students, we are teachers Che Kriboti K. Solomon
and Mr. Aaron T. Bala
of Rising Academies. This is the Rising Youth Movement Partnership for the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Lesson number 18. Our lesson today is language arts reading for the students of grade 3 to 4, and the topic is using verbs in sentences. For today's lesson, we will be able to define and use correct form of verbs. Read and play sight words games. Define and correctly use vocabulary words. While we listen to these COVID-19 health tips, please take out your pencil, pen, and copybooks and get ready for today's lesson. Again, welcome. Let's learn.
What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problem, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Hello to our excellent students. We are the teachers who will talk to you on the radio. We wish we could see you in person, but we know that you will listen carefully and do your best.
Thank you, Teacher Krubo. That was so great. Now, students, it is time for our lesson. Today, we have another reading session together. I'm feeling great because I know we will do lots of fun activity. How are you feeling today? Remember, the last time we practiced the sentence, the fisherman watched the sunrise. We practiced blending sounds to read and write words like sharp, dress, sat, pink, and rack. We use our words to read a sentence. The pink dress sat on a rack in the shop. Lastly, we read and discussed the passage, a fish and a gift. I also want to tell your families about the great work you did in your assignment. Hello, families. Please ask your child about the assignment they did to draw a picture of a fisherman in a boat and label it with the words like waves, water, boat, and fish. I'm sure they did a fabulous job. For today, we have 6 fun activities. Number 1, we will do an activity called Sentence Warmup. Number 2, we will do an activity called Set Words. Number 3, we will do an activity called Brilliant Blending. Number 4, we will do an activity called Write and Read. Number 5, we will do an activity called Listen and Write. Lastly, we will do an activity called Read Aloud. Let's have a great class together. Let's join Teacher Kubo for our first activity, Sentence Warm-Up.
Thank you, Teacher Aaron. It is time for our sentence warm-up. Today, our practice sentence is, Dad sings a song as he cycles home. You will listen while I say the sentence 2 times. Then, I will tell you when it is time for us to read the sentence together. Ready? Listen first. Dad sings a song as he cycles home. Dad sings a song as he cycles home. Okay, when I say your turn, then we can all say it together. Ready? Your turn.
Dad sings a song as he cycles home.
Again.
Dad sings a song as he cycles home.
When I hear the sentence, Dad sings a song as he cycles home, I think about how happy Dad must be feeling if he is singing. Is he tired, or has he had to travel a long way on his back? Is he tired, or has he had to travel a long way on his bicycle? Has he passed anything interesting on his bicycle ride? I want you to think about how you will do a drama for the sentence. Dad sings a song as he cycles home. Will you be riding a bicycle slowly or fast? Will you be looking at people or objects that you pass? Will you be carrying anything on the bicycle? Great! I hope you have your drama idea ready. Now, I will say the sentence and you will do your drama. Ready? Your turn. Dad sings a song as he cycles home. Wow! The students here with me did a wonderful drama. I wish I could see your beautiful drama at home too. I am sure you did a great job. Now, I have some questions for you. When I ask the question, if the answer is yes, stand up. If the answer is no, sit down. First question. Can you cycle on a chair? Next question. Can you cycle on a back? Next question. Can you cycle on a motorbike? The last question. Can you cycle on a shoe? Wonderful job answering those questions. Now, let's say the word cycles. I wonder if you can tell me how many syllables there in the word cycles. You will listen while I clap the syllables in the word. Then, I will tell you when it is your turn to try. Ready? Listen first. Cycles. Cycles. Your turn.
Cycles.
Again.
Cycles.
Great. How many syllables in cycles? Yes, there are 2 syllables. Cycle is one word with 2 syllables. The root word is cycle. Is cycle a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Remember, a verb is an action word. Cycle is a verb. Cycle means to ride or travel by bicycle. In the sentence, we say cycles. We added the sound s to cycle because the subject of the sentence is died. A singular third person. Listen. Cycles. Cycles. For example, we cycle. One man cycles. Now it is time for the sight words. Sight words are words that we use a lot, so we want to be able to read them quickly when we see them. In your notebook, I want you to have a special place where you write your sight words. Every day, you will put your sight words in the same place. On sight words page 1, you will write the number 15 and 16. with a space next to each number for a word. Go ahead and write 15 and 16. Now you will write the sight word I tell you next to the numbers. Number 15, write the word for. This word has 3 letters and it is spelled F-O-R. Number 16, write the word R. This word has 3 letters and it is spelled A-R-E. Let's also review numbers from before. Last time, we had 2 other sight words. They were, number 13 is the word he. This word has 2 letters and it is spelled H-E. Number 14 is the word was. This word has 3 letters and it is spelled W-A-X. Fantastic! Now we will play a sight words game. I will say a word and you will point to the word in your notebook and we will say how to spell it. It could be sight words that you wrote before. Ready? You. Point to the word you in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. You. For. Point to the word for in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. For. R. Point to the word R in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. R. He. Point to the word he in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. He. Was. Point to the word was in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. Was. That. Point to the word that in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. That. It. Point to the word it in your notebook. Look at the word and read it. It. Great job with our sight words today. Remember, save those 4 pages in your notebook for your collection of sight words. We will add more sight words in our next section. You are listening to the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. This is your lower basic level 2 grade 3 to 4 language arts reading and we are your teachers. We will now move to Teacher Aaron for our next activity.
Thank you, Teacher Kubo, for our sight words exercise. Now it is time for brilliant blending. Are you ready, students? Great. Our first word is mud. Listen. Mud. Mud. Now you can try this with me. Get ready? Your turn.
Mud.
Again.
Mud.
Great job. Number 2. Listen. Pig. P-A-G. Pig. P-A-G. Pig. Now you can try this with me. Ready? Your turn. P-A-G. Pig. Again. P-A-G. Pig. Great job. Number 3. Grunt. 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 Now you can try this with me. Get ready? Your turn. Grunt. Again. Grunt. Great job. Number 4. Plump. Listen. Plump. 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 Now you can try this with me. Get ready. Your turn.
Plump.
Again.
Plump.
Great job. Number 5. Will. 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 You can try this with me. Ready? Your turn.
Will.
Again.
Will.
Excellent work. Now it is time for our next activity called Write and Read. I'm going to spell a word for you to write. Then we will read the word together. Number 1. Write the word spelled M-U-D. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Great job. Listen while I sound out the word. Mod. Mod. The letter M makes the sound U makes the sound R, and D makes the sound D. Your turn.
Mod.
Again.
Mod.
Great job. Number 2. Write the word spelled P-I-G. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Great job. Listen while I sound out the word. P-E-G, pig. P-E-G, pig. The letter P makes the sound P. I makes the sound A. And G makes the sound G. Your turn.
P-E-G, pig.
Again.
P-E-G, pig.
Great job. Number 3. Write the word spelled P-L-U-M-P. Now try to read and pronounce this word on your own. Great job. Listen while I sound out the word. Plump. 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 The letters P and L together make the sounds P. U makes the sound R. And M and P together make the sounds MP. Your turn.
Plump. Plump.
Again.
Plump.
Great job. It is time for our next activity called Listen and Write. Are you ready to do listen and write? Great. Please take out your notebook and pencil and get ready to listen carefully. I want you to write the sentence. The plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. I will say it again. The plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Lastly, the plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Good job. Now we are going to check and see if you wrote your words correctly. Number 1. The. The is a set word and it is spelled T-H-E. Number 2. Plump. Plump has the sounds P, R, M, P. And it is spelled P-L-U-M-P. Number 3. Pig. Pig has the sounds P, and it is spelled P-I-G. Number 4, will. Will has the sounds W, E, L, and it is spelled W-I-L-L. Number 5, sit. Sit has the sounds S, A, T, and it is spelled S-I-T. Number 6, in the. There are 2 set words, and they are spelled I-N-T-H-E. Number 7, mod. Mod has the sounds M, or D, and it is spelled M-U-D. Number 8, and has the sounds and it is spelled A-N-D. Number 9, grunt. Grunt has the sounds gr, nt, and it is spelled G-R-U-N-T. Now, I want you to look at the words, and then, as I say the sentence again, the plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Again, the plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Remember, this is a statement, so the first letter of the first word should be capitalized, and there should be a period at the end of the sentence. Now, what does this sentence, the plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt, means to us? Plump is another word to describe fat. Grunt is the word that means the pig is making noise. When the pig grunts, it sounds like this. This sentence is telling us that a fat pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Why do you think the pig will make that grunting sound when it sits in the mud? I think it is because pigs love sitting in mud. When the pig grunts, it is showing that the pig is happy. Let's read the sentence again.
The plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt.
Again.
The plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt.
Great job. Now, let's join Teacher Kubo for our next activity called Read Aloud.
Thank you, Teacher Aaron. Our last activity is Read Aloud. Today, we will read part 2 from the story we read last lesson called A Fish and a Gift. Part 2 is called Fisherman Bring Home More Than a Fish. This is an adaptation of a book written by Leslie Johnson and illustrated by J.C. Breton-Bach.
I can't wait to read part 2. But first, we are going to visualize. When you visualize, you need to use the clues from the story to create a picture in your head. You can use your 5 senses to imagine the story.
The 5 senses, what are they?
Our 5 senses help us understand what is happening around us. We use our eyes for seeing. We use our nose to smell. And we use our ears to listen. We use our hands to touch. And we use our mouth to taste. Our senses send messages to our brain to help us.
I can't wait to use my 5 senses to help imagine the story. But before we start to read the passage, let's use our brain to think about what happened in the passage yesterday.
I'm using my brain to try to remember. Well, Yusuf's dad is a fisherman. He checked the net and oars and dragged the boat into the water. He told Yusuf that he would catch a fish and bring a gift home for him.
Wow, you have a great memory. Today's passage is about bringing home more than a fish. Today, we are going to use clues from the story to make pictures in our head. What can't you see? What can't you hear? Think to yourself about those questions, and when we have finished reading the passage, we will talk about our ideas and what we visualize.
Oh, yes. Now, so before we listen to the passage, let's make sure we get our body ready to listen. Now, make sure your body is calm. I want you to make sure your ears are listening and your lips are closed and your brain is thinking. Let's read the story.
Part 2. Fishermen bring home more than a fish. All day long, Yusuf looks at the sky. It is bright and clear with no wind. A fish and a gift. What will Dad bring home from the sea? Sometimes he brings a beautiful shell. Sometimes he brings a jewel green bottle raised by waves. Some days, Yusuf's dad brings home a story. Like the time they found sea turtles on the sand. Hundreds of turtles watched up in a storm. Dad said, "We saved the turtles. We sent them back to the ocean. Every single one of them." While Dad is fishing, he always sings a song. He sings the song while he pulls the oars to help move the boat. He sings the song while he pulls the net. He sings the song as he winds the ropes. He sings the song as he cycles home, drab and swift. Found a fish, pull and plop, turn to stop. Based on what we just heard, let's check the answers from the visualizing questions we had at the beginning. Can you remember what visualizing means?
Let me try to remember. At the start of the lesson, we said that when you visualize, you use clues to make pictures of the story in your head. The first question was, what can you see? In the passage, I remember reading the sentences, all day long, Yusuf looked at the sky. It is bright and clear with no wind. I also remember reading the sentence, sometimes he brings a beautiful shell, and sometimes he brings a jewel green bottle rinsed by waves. Some days, Yusuf's dad brings home a story. I think this means that you can see a bright sky and lots of treasures that dad found while fishing. You can see a shell, a green bottle, and lot of turtles.
Wow. So, what can't you hear?
Let me use my brain again and try to remember. Well, in the passage, I remember reading the sentence about Dad singing a song. Oh yes, he sings the song while he pulls the oars to help move the boat. He sings the song as he circles home. Drop and switch, find a fish, pull and plod. Don't you stop. Wow. From those sentences, you must be able to hear a lot of singing. The nets being pulled and the back wheels moving on the path home.
Great job! Today, we use our 5 senses to visualize the story in our head. Now, I have an assignment for you, students. I want you to draw what you picture in your head about the story. You need to draw what you saw and what you heard when you were picturing the story in your head. See if you can add words to your pictures too. I read that one more time. I want you to draw what you picture in your head about the story. You need to draw what you saw and what you heard when you were picturing the story in your head. See if you can add words to your pictures too. Okay, students, let's recap what we learned today. We practiced the sentence, Dad sings a song as he cycles home. We also practiced blending sounds to read and write the words like mud, pig, sit, plump, and will. We use our words to read a sentence. The plump pig will sit in the mud and grunt. Lastly, we read and discussed the passage of faith and a gift.
Thank you, Teacher Kubo. That was so great. I want you to please take your pen and notebook and write down the following radio stations. You can also listen to more of these lessons. Are you ready? Number 1, Truth FM 96.1. Number 2, ELBC 99.9. Number 3, ELUM 98.7. Hot FM 107.9. Cool FM 91.9. Echoes Radio 91.5. Kings FM 88.5. Freedom FM 87.9. OK FM 99.5. And City FM 90.2. You can also follow us on community radio stations across the country. Also, on the Ministry of Education Facebook page at Ministry of Education Liberia, or on the Ministry of Education website www.moe-liberia.org. Students, if you have any questions about today's lesson, I want you to kindly send them by SMS through this number 0555 670833. Again, if you have any questions about today's lesson, kindly send them by SMS through this number 0555 670833.
Okay, boys and girls, that is the end of our class today. We are so happy you were here with us. You were excellent. We hope to talk to you again soon. This has been a Rising in Youth Movement Partnership lesson, part of the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Goodbye from me, J. Kubo D.K. Solomon.
And goodbye from me, Mr. Aaron T. Bala.